Oh crap. Oh, what the fuck? That look like a dang bluefish. I don't know what that was or something. That's a blue shooter. It didn't look like a trout. I don't know what that is. I think the camera got it. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is the problem with the skittle walks itself, right? Bent 2 hooks out. And I'm gonna show you how tight my drag is. Look, 2 fingers. The drag's barely tight at all. And he bends out 2 hooks. You gotta change these hooks out on these stupid ass skittle walks. Wow, that is stupid. That's why I stopped using these damn things. I need to find a pair of hooks that suits them good, you know? They're starting to kind of turn on now. Okay, here we go. We got something serious right here. Well, you look serious at least at first. Oh my God, it's a big one. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, it's a big one. Hell yes, dude. Oh yes. Yes. We're gonna get the tape on him. I don't think he's big enough. What I want. A hell of a damn trout. Just caught a pretty damn big trout. I don't have my tape with me, but I'm gonna put him on my rod and see what he is. Y'all check that out. Stud trout out here fishing the sound. I don't think he's as big as what I want him to be, but I'm gonna put him on my rod and see. Okay, that's the end of the rod. His bottom jaw. End of the rod, his bottom jaw is by that black line. That black line up there. Gonna let it go. All right, beautiful. Go out there, go make some more gators. Oh God, took off like a bat out of hell. That's not even nearly as the bigger ones I've seen. I've been out here since daybreak, just sitting down, fish a little bit, sit down, fish a little bit. And then, sure enough, see, that's a pinfish. I threw in the middle of that grass bed, just kind of twisted around a little bit. Felt like I was hung up, set the hook, and he just, you know, loosened the drag just a little bit. But that thing was a hammer. He was pretty big, probably pushing 5 pounds. He was right here. From the end of my rod to that black spot. That's how long he was. Probably about 22 inches or so. I had another one with it, but they look about the same size. But thankfully, we're getting freaking bites because it's been brutal so far. That was the first bite I had that was actually a good fish. So what I was fishing with was this Texas jig head with a Z Man Jerk Shad on it. And I was throwing to the grass patches and just kind of twitching it out, or throw it to the sand and twitch it into the grass bed. And I was also throwing this Skittle Walk V. And this thing, it rocks like a boat. So it actually does flash the sides of the color that's on the side of the top water. So the Skitter V is a very, very good top water. But the issue is the hooks suck. And so are the small Skittle Walks. I do not run a tight drag. I'm throwing 10-pound braid. I'm not running a really tight drag. So I can pull it out with 2 fingers, barely any pressure at all. And that fish just straightened out 2 hooks. And I had that happen to me last year when I hooked another big trout. You gotta change them hooks out on the Skittle Walks. The Skitter Vs and the small Skittle Walks. The big Skittle Walks, those are fine. It's still a good idea to change them out to some premium components. That's just what it is. I fish Matrix a lot, and I feel like the hooks are pretty good for that bait. I think they're
triple grips from KVD, and those are pretty good. Owner, stingers, and stuff like that, those are also good. So just a heads up, you will lose way more fish on them Skittle Walk V's and the Skittle Walks with the original hooks on the bait. Yeah, but that trout ended up being 22 inches, but it was really thick. It was really a fat trout. And I thought it was longer than what it was. I thought I had the footage from when I had a absolute giant underneath my top water, and I would twitch it, and he would not eat it. I tried slow, I tried fast, I tried it very erratic, skipping across the water, everything. But them big trout are big for a reason. It's because they're not stupid. That fish sat there underneath my bait and just looked at it as I would twitch it. I know if I threw a live bait out there, I'd have a lot better shot, but I'm stubborn and I want to do it the way that I want to do it. If you want to fish live bait, go ahead. If you want to fish artificial, go ahead. Throw a fly, I don't care. But at the end of the day, I want to do it the way that I want to do it, and that's just what it is. So I learned some things a few years ago from filming speckled trout, especially trying to get the up close top water action. And I'm going to show y'all that in some upcoming videos of the things that I learned that I never really told anybody. So y'all get to see that coming up soon. Going to start reviewing some baits underwater in the pool and stuff. So y'all get ready for that. And until next time, see y'all later.